I know, I know. We said we were taking a break,
But
but since we've been taking a break,
we've been thinking
right,
location,
exactly. We haven't really been thinking outside of our
Georgia,
area and our
Georgia.
comfort zone, as you would say. But a lot, we've been on social media, a lot of houses have been popping up in a certain area. We're going to go ahead and just tell them off the
From
rip
Texas.
from Texas.
And them houses are nice.
Beautiful.
Lit.
Because that's the main thing we've been looking around here is the builders and they seem like they build like the same houses. The quality might be a little different, but as far as the layout and the look of it,
Basic
yeah,
and the
they
same
all are
thing.
kind of like it's like the same thing.
But Texas?
Texas
And the prices in Georgia are way higher.
Way higher.
Them houses.
The houses we're seeing in Texas,
woo,
and the builders, like the houses that they're building, beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
I'm talking about like, and none of them look
the same.
Yes,
they
none
all
of them
look different.
It's almost like, yeah, I don't know what, yeah, I don't know. Are they got more builders out there or
they
what, like
designers or what, child? I don't know,
but we're like falling in love with the houses. Like this first time thinking, that's a big decision to move from state to state.
Away from family.
Exactly. Away from family. But it's so hard to see these houses online and then go back to look at, yeah. It's like, I don't know.
So Texas, who out there from Texas?
Exactly.
What's the catch? Why they so cheap over there?
Exactly.
Why the house?
Not saying that they're so cheap, but we're just comparing them to
prices.
Exactly the size and the price of the house here of what we want compared to there is night and day. Not saying that they're cheap, but compared to the houses here, and then on top of that, the quality. So it's like what for way less, the house like just looks way nicer.
And a house in Texas, if it was in Georgia, it'll be definitely $2 million.
Right.
That's what they're looking like. But it's like it'll be like $200,000 in Texas.
Right. It's like, what's up with that?
Why?
Like, please, somebody, I know somebody else on here, they know either you're from Texas or you've been or you know something about what's going on. Like, how is it? It's got to be a catch to it. Like, how are those houses right now in this market, that price for that quality and that size of house and yards? Like, they got, some of them got decent sized yards too. But yeah, they're real nice. So it's got us thinking. As much as I don't want to leave my comfort zone.
Somebody said that it was the taxes was and insurance is higher in Texas. But is it that much of a difference?
I think I was reading. I think that is, and it's like that it's 60% higher. Like so I'm like, okay, maybe that's what it is.
60% higher what compared to what though? Is it 60%?
To here, to Georgia.
Oh.
I think I read something about it being 60% higher, the taxes.
But do you think it's worth
Georgia.
It with the what y'all know? I mean, do y'all think after
that's almost double? You're almost paying double in taxes, but the house is way cheaper, way nicer. But now, so I still think you come out cheaper, but it could be maybe the insurance is higher too. I didn't really look into that. So if that's the case, then, and if there's other expenses you're not adding, then maybe it could be around the same thing. So now you're looking at, okay, you're paying about the same thing. Do you want a nicer house, and are you comfortable moving to a whole brand new state?
That's what gives me anxiety. Well, if y'all ever moved away from all of your family, like everybody like thinking about how many hours and miles I am from my sister and my niece and my.
Right. I mean, right now we're you're hours away.
Yeah, but it's no more.
But yeah, right, exactly.
But that's like a whole 16
half a day driving, or you have to fly out.
Yeah, you have to fly out.
Right. Or because who's going to take those long road trips like just to come and visit?
Right. So that's another.
People have to fly out. We'd have to fly back because who's going when we want to visit? I know we ain't going. We might do it a couple times, but you're not going to do a lot of driving back and forth. Not from Georgia and Texas like that.
So if y'all ever live somewhere around your family, then you just all of a sudden just left super duper far, do you like kind of get over there? You get used to it, or does it still
Right.
like bother you?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's like you got to do what's best for you or what you're comfortable with. You can't always base
Yeah, I know.
decision around that.
Right. Because I'm
But
cool with living anywhere. As long as I got like a Target or Walmart or grocery
but
up the street, I can pretty much stay anywhere.
well, my dad, is getting older, so
Right.
that is something to think about
Mm-hmm.
at his age to have to travel
Travel.
that far.
Yeah.
I think now he can drive up because it's not that far.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. That'd be a lot on him having to travel that far back and forth. So, but this is a lifetime decision. Like,
Yeah, it's like we buying a house, so.
I mean, that's how it looks. But you can always relocate. It's not a forever thing. It can be. It could be. It doesn't have to be. But I don't want to make a big decision like that, and then we
Right.
find out immediately, like, wow, okay, we
And
fell in
then
love with the house, but everything else is just not. And like, how is it in Texas?
yeah, we
I
need to
know
know.
some of y'all are from Texas, or y'all, like I said, y'all have lived there once.
Visited or whatever.
Like,
Y'all
how
know
is
more.
it in
Right.
Texas? I hear like it's like dry heat versus
Oh,
like
yeah.
humid here. It's dry heat there. So there, like, it'll get 100 plus or like high, 110
Oh,
or
wow.
higher or something versus here. But here it'll feel like it's that. So I don't know, like, what's the difference of the dry heat
I
and the
don't know,
humid?
but I know one thing. Every time some breaking news happen, it always be something in Texas. Which I know stuff
Like
happen
world
everywhere,
news.
but every time some world news, it's always something in Texas. So I'm like,
What's the weather like though too? Besides just like the heat and
snakes. What about snakes and stuff
oh
over
right
there?
over there, they definitely got a lot of big creatures out there. But they say everything's bigger in Texas. So does that mean
The snakes are bigger? Oh, don't
what?
do that. What you mean?
I'm just saying if we move to Texas,
It ain't just gonna grow or
they
whatever.
said why do they say everything's bigger in Texas?
They ain't talking about that. Don't listen.
Oh, they're talking about all the creatures.
Yeah, the creatures. So
Yeah, I don't know about that part.
yeah.
Maybe we got to just contact those builders and say, hey, do y'all build in Georgia? Can y'all come over here and build us a...
Because I love Georgia. I'm not going to I love
Yeah, I
Georgia.
know.
Just the best of everything in Georgia. It's like country. But Texas kind of country too. So,
Oh, no,
I
it's a
love
different...
country things.
It's a cowboy country.
Oh.
Versus like a...
Country. I don't know. I guess it is different levels of country. So, y'all let us know, child.
Yeah, I'm curious to know.
Why
are those houses so cheap?
Child, who gonna drive out with it? That's U-Haul driving.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Oh, my.
We could just sell everything and buy brand new out there.
Yeah. I don't know. We just trying to open our options up, just speed up this process because I'm ready to just I'm just ready to start a new journey. I'm not trying to rush it, but
all right. Once it hits us, the right situation, the right home, it's gonna work out perfect. We're gonna know, and there won't be no rushing. But the last thing I've read a lot of comments where people say that they've rushed and they wish they didn't. But some people don't. We have the luxury; we don't have to rush. Sometimes, whatever, they got a big family and they got to upgrade. They don't have all the time in the world to sit there and find the perfect place.
Right.
So sometimes I couldn't imagine
I know,
that.
I know. I read that comment too.
Right.
I've heard
and
it.
You get in a situation like that. So I definitely, like I said, we could take our time, however long it takes. At least we know it's gonna be right, and we're gonna love it and be happy. Because that'd be a horrible feeling. Pay all that money and get into something, and then quickly realize. Even with a big move like that. So yeah, it's definitely something we gotta
think about.
So maybe y'all can help us with our decision. Give us some pointers. I'm still curious to know why. I mean, maybe that's what it is. Maybe they know with the higher rates, and maybe what's the interest rates out there too? I didn't even think about that. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe they know that all the rates are way higher out there, so they can be cheaper on
houses.
All right.
Or is the cost of living cheaper there in Texas? I don't know.
I mean, not if all the taxes are higher.
Oh, true.
And yeah, what about if you're a business? Like those taxes, everything. We already know how Georgia goes, and those two things right there with the property tax, I read it's like 60%. That's almost double,
Mm.
60% higher.
Oh wow.
All right. So whatever we're paying here, you're gonna pay almost double there. So, well, those houses are nice. So
We just
we're
want to
going
know what's the catch. What else is the catch?
right.
So y'all let us know how it is in Texas.
Is
And
everything bigger in Texas?
is it worth the move? Y'all gonna help us move if we move to Texas? Who gonna help us move?
Right.
So y'all let us know y'all thoughts, cause we be reading now.
Or who builds houses? Build us a tiny home.
Right.
We don't know what we want.
I know.
We don't know if we want to move to Texas.
At this point, we're gonna get a double wide trailer. That's another topic.
What? Oh yeah.
Like for real. Double wide trailer. What y'all thoughts on double wide trailers?
Or just do van life.
No, I ain't doing no van. I need somewhere to take a poop.
You can.
Oh yeah,
We're at the gym.
Yeah, I could get a Planet Fitness.
We can go to any Planet Fitness and
poop. They got a good pressure too. Off my.
I'm gonna suck you down in there.
Thanks.
All right. Well, give us some tips and some pointers if y'all have any. Thank y'all.
Peace, love, and watermelon juice.